What do you call a verb which accepts two nouns? In English, there are intransitive verbs which can't used with a noun or aren't being used with a noun, for example. Listen, die, and transitive verbs which can be, for example. Almost all of them. However, amongst the transitive usage of verbs, often a verb can be followed by two nouns, for example. Bring me dinner, or write John a letter. What's the name for this usage of a verb, and does it only ever apply with two nouns? Can any be used with three or more nouns?
You can call them ditransitive verbs, which are transitive verbs that accept two objects. We gave George a puppy. Alice gave Charles the rabbit. In these examples, George and Charles are the indirect objects. The same page makes a distinction between ditransitive verbs and complex transitive verbs, which are verbs using two complements. She considered George a friend. Alice called Charlie amusing. In the latter example, George is the direct object, and a friend is an object complement. As far as I know, in English verbs don't take more than two objects.
In addition to ditransitive or ambitransitive, the term valency is used to refer to the number of arguments of a verbal predicate. See here for an intro. Wikipedia has some additional information and claims that tetravalent, i.e. three object, verbs exist in English. Bet is an example.